Alright, so I'm going to start by using my Fenty primer. I do not have a Huda primer, so I'm going to buy, I'm using my Fenty primer. Then I'm using the foundation in 510R. Tell me what you think. It's Cocoa 510R. I really think it's too red for me. Not too red, but a little bit too red. I mean, I can fix it, but I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. Too red, too orange, I don't know. I think it's too warm for me, but let me know what you guys think. But onto the foundation. This foundation is beautiful, full coverage. I feel like if I have my exact match in this foundation, it would be so, it would look so good without me having to jump through so much hoops just to make it work, because it's not my correct match. It is matte, not demi matte, it is matte, and I don't know, it works really well with the Fenty primer, because it stayed on my skin for the entire day, and I deliberately didn't wipe it off until I actually kind of like was ready to go to my bed. So I did my makeup at about 10:30 or so, and I took it off at about around after 7 or to 8 thereabout. But I love the coverage of this. It covers everything, and it's me taking my time around my brows, and I'm using like the angle part of my brush, even though it's a flat top brush. That's because I did my brows, someone want to pull them up, and I don't need a lot. I actually pumped out 2 pumps on my hand, and I did not need those 2 pumps. So a pump and a half maybe, or 1 pump. We'll see how 1 pump goes. But I love this foundation so much. Like, she fine it. It's not really reminiscent to the Fenty Beauty either. It's nothing like I've ever worn. Like, the Fenty Beauty is kind of like a demi matte, but this is like beautifully matte. This is gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Now, the only thing I don't think works, and again, let me know your thoughts, but I don't think the concealer works. The concealer that I use is Melted Caramel, and I was just going by the colors on the website, but I don't know if it was the lighting or whatever, but I don't like how it came off. It looks like a character. This looks like a character on me. So let me know what you guys think about the concealer. I'm not really digging it in terms of color, but coverage, yes ma'am. Like Huda spared no expense in terms of coverage. Her stuff, they're so good. I'm blending it out with my cinnamon. It just look orange or peachish. It looks like her character. Maybe that's why my foundation looks so flawless, because I use the character to highlight. I don't know. But it looks like oh, and I figured, I thought it was a little, it was drying like the Beauty Bakery, but it is drying, but not as much. You actually have a little bit more playtime than you would with, and it's not as creamy as the LA Pro Conceal either. If you're familiar with that texture, it is definitely not as creamy. With the LA Pro Conceal, you have a good amount of time. With this, it have less amount of time, but it's not hella drying where it's going to stick on the skin. You can still play with it. So I'm actually low lighting with Espresso from Fenty Beauty, and I'm going to be blending it out with my Sculpting in Paradise brush. This is from our discontinued brush collection from Pour Me by Lyric. So I'm blending out with this brush and actually going down the sides of my nose, all that good stuff. So I'm basically just blending it out, but I'm taking the blend from the side of my nose and I'm kind of going into like the space of my eye. So I'm going back and forth between my brush and my beauty blender just to blend everything out, and that's basically what I'm doing. Now for my highlight was where I wasn't sure about, because I knew I wanted to get one that was light enough just in case the concealer was too dark for me. So I ended up going with Blonde, or is it called Blondie? Let me say the name when I say the name. Blondie, right. So I ended up using Blondie, and whew, I'm telling you, man, like Blondie, I like how it goes on. I like how it goes on. Oh, and my beauty blender is damp. It's not like, it can't, if you squeeze it, there's no water coming out, but it's definitely not as damp as how I would like kind of squeeze out every single water when I'm using my Beauty Bakery concealer or Beauty Bakery powder. So this kind of wetness I'm used to. So for my all over face, I'm actually using my Sasha loose powder in Perfect Bronze, and this is going everywhere. I did not put blonde, and I didn't get any face product with it, so just use what I have had on hand. And I mean, it works. Now what I did to allow the foundation to work for me is that when I'm low lighting with the powder, I kind of went above and beyond the low light. I don't know if I had recorded that part, but with my low light, you see how it's dark on my cheek, sorry, I deliberately did that so that everything can kind of blend. Ooh, look at her, look at her. Let me just tell you this right now. It comes in with this insert, right? It's pretty cool. It's kind of like see-through but like plasticky. The packaging of this is absolutely gorgeous. The colors are beautiful. This is definitely hands down with absolutely no reservations a bridal palette, and I'm saying bridal because of the colors that are in it. Now you can definitely do like a like striking the I don't know, like club diva type of look, but if you want to go soft, ooh, honey. And the colors, these colors are showing up on me, and I was so shocked because the first person to use this palette was Sumi Savannah Silver. You see me? I'm a see Tommy I say, yeah, but Savannah, you can do makeup, like me not make you can draw me out. You know what I mean? But when I got this and I was actually using the colors, I was shocked to death. I was shocked to death. The colors show up on me. They're not pale, they're true, they're beautiful. I'm in love, you hear me? I'm in love. Y'all gonna have to rip this palette out of my hands, man. Like, I'm in love with this palette. In love. In love. I love how the look came out. I got so many compliments on this day. And I just felt confident, you know what I mean? But I'm just going back and forth with different colors, kind of building up, placing the colors where I want them. As you know, I don't know if you guys know, but I like when colors go into that area of my eyes. I think it looks flattering, and it give that part of my eye there's something for do, like it just dead as so, just not nothing. For my what's this called again, cut crease, as usual, I'm using my MAC NW35 Pro Conceal to cut the crease. When I do notice though with this color that I'm going to be using, I'm just blending up with my brush and blend out the edges as well with my brush. So the very first color to use, when I swatched it with my fingers, like the marbly effect kind of a thing came up on my fingers, but it did not show up when I used the brush. It just gave it a different kind of a look that was in the palette. It's almost as if the colors, that color, yeah, it's almost as if the colors kind of mixed together. But when I swatch it with my fingers, like they came up as how it did on the palette. You see me? So I don't know. Maybe the next time I use this, I'll try using my fingers and see if it makes any difference. But I love this palette, you guys. I love this palette. The only thing is there are not a lot of deep colors, so I have to kind of create a deep color using this palette, and you're going to see what I'm talking about in a couple seconds. But I actually flip the brush around, sorry, so I'm using the other side of the brush, and then I'm applying that color in my happy area. So now to create that depth that I want, because the colors aren't deep enough for me to do like a deep rich smoky eye, I'm actually using my LA Pro primer in black, and I'm putting it right where the cut crease ends, closer to the corner of my eye, like right there. So I look, man, right there. So see there, right there. So there we go. And then I'm going to be blending it out with a pencil brush. I find that the pencil brushes are easier, are the ones that fit this area of my eye well to blend out this particular product, the LA Pro primer. So I decide to use. What I did not do though, and it showed up in, I'm winded, and it showed up in pictures, is I didn't blend out the black enough. I should have blown it out, you know, like have like there be no harsh edges, almost just like nothing was there. That's what I should have done, and I did not do that, because in pictures you could tell that there was a separation. It was looking a little bit too stark, a little bit too harsh. So I'm going back in with that color, and all of them have names, by the way. I just don't know them offhand, but all they have names, honey. They all have names. So I'm just going with a flat brush, and I'm applying it right on top of the LA Pro primer, and that's because I wanted to create some depth, and the colors weren't as deep enough to my liking in the palette. But I mean, it just added to the whole look as well, because at least I didn't add any black on my eyes, you know what I mean, like a black eyeshadow. I stayed within the color scheme, and I still got that depth. Ooh, look at those lips. What lips? Bam! Bam! Those lips, honey. Yes, the packaging, you guys. Look there, watch it. Caboodle. I mean, it's bomb. It's bomb. So the lips, no, the matte lip I'm using is called Wifey, because why wouldn't I? So I'm using Wifey, and I actually kind of when I fold my lips, I allow some of my lips to kind of show through, like the perimeter of my lips to be exposed, and I applied some loose powder on it, like my face powder I'm gonna use. I just pat it on the edges of it. So my LA Pro Primer in black again is what I use to line my eyes, and then I'm just blending out the edges, and then I'm going to go in with the palette and then add that color to the edges of where I blended out the LA Pro Primer. Then I'm going to be going in with this color. The white that you're seeing is my LA Pro Primer in white. I have it in black, white, and nude. I use the white this time, and I wanted to use the white because I wanted the colors to show up a little bit brighter in that area, you know. What I was kind of miffed about, I wish I had put that darker cut, the one on my lower lash line. I wish it was a little bit richer, but it worked. I mean, it looks good, you know. So that's the color I'm putting in my happy area, and I think I went in again. Let me look. Oh, just blending it out. Yes, girl, I gotta blend, boo-boo. Yes. Okay, this is her highlight palette, and again, it comes with one of those inserts that the eyeshadow palette came with. These are the smoothest highlights I've ever used in my career. You have to understand that. And oh, it comes off so beautifully. When I use that one, I was like, I can't just do one. I'm so craven. I'm too craven. I need dust. Please, may I use dust? So I went in with that color, that same color, on my normal areas. You know, the bridge of my nose, the right, yes, the tip of my nose as well. Went in with on my chin, cause yes, you know, it's a good you have to when she tilt up her head, so she have to be glowing from her chin. That color is cream. I did not know that it was cream. I was like, okay, I got you, boo. I got you. I mean, that highlight looks good, but you know, she want a little something more, which I didn't think added anything. If anything, I think that extra highlight just kind of messed it up. But then I went back in with that one because that's the one that I love. Look at her. Ooh. But anyway, so yeah, so this is the entire look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, comment, like the video, and also please click that notification bell to be alerted of when I do new videos. When I'm uploading new videos, you will be emailed, so look out for that as well. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, LyricRochester, and follow my fitness line and my makeup line, Pour Me Fitness, and also Pour Me by Lyric. Alright, you guys, this is it. I love it. I am completely in love. No, the foundation is not my color. At least I don't think. I think I need to go probably a shade lighter, or it needs to be a bit more cooler on my skin. But the lips are pale as shit. They are pale. And I'm not wearing a lip liner. If I could just find my brown lip liner, then everything would be okay. But the lippy is in wifey. And this Huda baby, yes ma'am. Huh? My money? Yes. Huh? Now? Okay. Alrighty. I am in love. I'm so sorry this was a voiceover, but I'm actually rushing. Oh crap, I just got foundation in my hair. I'm actually rushing to an appointment right now. I really don't want to be late, but I had to do this video, this first impressions. If I didn't do it like this, it would not have been a first impression. Look at my eyes. These colors are so vibrant. Jeez Louise, they just pick up on my skin. I mean, this is gorgeous. Huda, come on. I was really sleeping on these stuff. Like I'm sleeping, honey. I'm in a chamber. I was sleeping, but these are beautiful. The only thing I wish this was a gloss. It's really light, but I'm going to go in and line my lips. What I've been doing is just I've been folding my lips. I'm using my foundation brush to kind of go over it, my powder brush. So that has been acting like a lip liner for me. But other than that, you guys, I'm in love. I'm completely in love. And I'm so sorry I was sleeping on these products because they're bomb. The foundation is full coverage. I even love the blonde powder. It is gorgeous. Oh, and this, the concealer. Concealer was way too dark for me. I don't like the color. This is in the color Salted Caramel. I need something with a little bit more yellow, a little bit more pop. But look at how well it came together. Look at how well it came together. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is it for this video. As I said, I'm rushing. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Hopefully I can get some pictures for you. If not, the pictures are going to be like my iPhone pictures. I cannot believe I got foundation in my hair.